Welcome back to another edition of Coach's Corner. Once again, I'm your host, Simon Steiner. Today we have with us the head baseball coach here at Morton College, Mr. Chris Wido. Thanks for joining us in the corner today.
Thank you for having me.
So, Coach Wido, this is your second year as head coach of the program. You spent several years as the assistant coach. The program seems to be turning a bit of a corner. Can you talk about some of the positive improvements that have been made in the past?
Yeah, absolutely. Last year was really a season to lay our foundation. You know, we took a lot of huge steps forward in terms of what we want this program to look like moving forward. Started academically in the classroom. That was a huge priority of mine, to make sure that we really put a focus on our team GPA and making sure we're getting our guys moved on, graduated. On field, you know, we just really kind of made sure we had a plan moving forward. You know, offensively last year, we took some huge steps forward, and I think that was kind of our calling card last year. And this year, looking forward to keep moving the needle on offense, and as well as really kind of step up what we're doing on the pitching side of things.
So in addition to being the head baseball coach here, you're also the director of the Fitness and Nutrition Center. Can you tell us a little bit about that over there? Yeah,
I love that position on campus. It really allows me to spend a lot of time with all of our student athletes, you know, have a little bit of a hands-on approach with, you know, their strength and conditioning programs, their nutritional habits, healthy eating, things like that, and really kind of just get to know all of our student athletes here on campus.
And what makes that facility so great, comparable to other junior colleges in the area?
Our administration and our college president, you know, had a great vision for what they wanted to build over there, and it blew my expectations out of the water. You know, state-of-the-art facilities, nutrition center where all of our athletes can get protein shakes, smoothies, healthy snacks. Our fitness center is, you know, top-notch. We have a hydrotherapy room, brand new locker rooms, and a trainer's room. So those facilities really go a long way, not only in the recruiting process, but in you know, athlete injury prevention and you know, things like that.
You've spent a bit of time as a pro scout as well. Tell us a little bit about that experience and how that applies to your position here at Morton College.
Yeah, worked the last few years as an area scout for the Southern Shores Professional League. It's an independent professional league based out of North Carolina, and that position's really allowed me the ability to kind of learn how to, you know, identify talent, identify certain metrics that they look for, and just build a wide branch of networking and communication skills with a lot of coaches across the country.
Your years as an assistant coach here at Morton College, you spent under some really great coaches with great resumes, including with Major League Baseball. Tell us how that prepared you for the head coach's role.
Yeah, Tad Slowick was a great mentor for me. He obviously spent 20 years in professional baseball with the Houston Astros and played for the Chicago Cubs as well in the minors. So, you know, he was another guy that opened a lot of doors for me in terms of building relationships and connections. And he really brought a different element to coaching, and that's the professional side of things. So it was great working with him and getting to know him not only on a professional level, but personally as well.
How is it recruiting here at a junior college in the sport of baseball?
You know, it is tough just going against the wide variety of other junior colleges in our region and our conference in the area. But, you know, we've done a really good job. My assistants have done a really good job of identifying quality talent, the all-around student athlete, like I mentioned, that succeeds in the classroom as well as on the field. But, you know, we've gone out, we've made our sales pitch, and we really try and leave no stone unturned when it comes to recruiting. And we're really after the type of kid that, you know, has a lot of talent, but is still looking to do more in this game and do more academically. And we really try and sell them on the opportunity to come in here, play right away, and develop your skill set, and hopefully get you moved on to a you know, higher level than maybe the type of offers you're getting right now.
So who will be some of your standout players this year?
So offensively, we're led by a pretty good, solid group of returning guys. Our catcher, Alex Brody, who was all-conference and all-region selection last year, will kind of lead the charge offensively. Diego Durin, another all-conference and all-region guy, we'll probably see time in the leadoff spot this year, moving him up a little bit in the effort to try and get him some more plate appearances. And then Nick Tampa, who was an all-conference outfielder for us last year, who's kind of the unsung hero. He doesn't always seem to stand out as much as the other guys, but you know, he's rock solid day in and day out offensively and defensively. you look up and there he is, just making the plays. So, and then a couple newcomers as well. Luke Brabham from Nazareth Academy, coming off that state title last year, is going to be a big cog in our offense at the top of our order. And we have J.D. Swarbrick from Barrington High School, who will also be a big contributor. And then pitching-wise, we've kind of overhauled the pitching staff this year in an effort to keep climbing that ladder with what we're looking to do. Brought a couple transfers in. Jeremy Fox from Riverside Brookfield High School and Maryville University. He's a guy that's made some great strides for us this fall. Silas Noe, transfer from Waubonsie Community College, is another guy that's made some great progress for us. And then Ludovic Messier is going to kind of take the reins this year as the ace of our staff. He came on primarily in relief last year. Another guy that's just made some tremendous progress throughout the fall here. Really made great strides with his velocity and some of his mechanics. And he's really ready to kind of take that mantle as our staff ace.
Being an alum here at Morton College, what was it other than that attracted you to this program?
Yeah, coming out of college, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I just knew that I wasn't quite done with baseball yet, and it was a good opportunity, good timing. The head coach at the time was looking for another assistant, kind of slid right in, and very thankful. He gave me a lot of responsibility right off the bat in terms of recruiting and really working with our pitching staff, and kind of threw me into the fire there a little bit. But it was great to start, get my feet wet and learning. Recruiting-wise, just trying to build those connections, get out there and really figure out the type of student athlete, that was going to help make this program better. I've enjoyed my time here a lot since then. We have, great administration, great faculty and staff. Everyone here just really, reaches out, and you get a sense of caring around here.
Do you have anything you'd like to tell the community here at Morton College, why they would want to come out and support baseball here?
Yeah, we're really building something special here. In terms of the type of student athletes we have in our program, guys that, like to give back, guys that like to go out there and play the game the right way. It's a good brand of baseball that we're putting out there. In today's game, there's a lot of flash and showmanship, and my guys really try and play a more traditional blue-collar style of baseball that a lot of people will enjoy and can kind of resonate with. But again, we're putting out a really solid product right now. We're building off a great 32-win season last year, and the expectation is that we're going to continue to do even better than that. And throughout the summer as well, in the past, we've put on some youth clinics for the area. That's something we look to continue to do as well. So we always want to give our community a reason to come out and support us.
Thank you, Coach Chris Wido, for joining us here in the corner. If you'd like to know more about Coach Chris Wido or any of the other 12 athletic programs offered here at Morton College, please log on to www.gomcpanthers.com. For Morton College Coach's Corner, I'm Simon Steiner. We'll see you next time.